Previously on Stoners of Fortune.
So Rand not joining us because he's
not joining
playing video games all night.
Pretty much.
Since Merrick the Unseen is feeling ill, he's staying in his quarters. You guys had gone to the station Sisyphus looking for Clown Face Maraud, who had inadvertently captured one of the interdimensional jellyfish that you guys have befriended in general. Turns out this one's name is Faraz. You guys checked him out. He seems like an actual good guy, and he freed Faraz, was feeding him. Faraz was taking Clownface Maraud on a little trip that you guys kind of like jumped in on. This is a rough ride. This creature is kind of making a big old hyperspace bubble around you, like it's protecting you. The Nimbus might be taking a lot of physical damage too. It is really rough till you guys pop out of hyperspace. Your sensors tell you think that's Morphus. The shield is up, but things just don't look right to you. Faraz says, we're about to see some of the craziest fireworks ever. Hey guys, it's me, Black Box, your ship's artificial intelligence. Just want to let you know, we're getting quite a few messages from the Weave. I don't know, some of them don't make all that much sense.
Hey listeners, I've been recording from the control room here at Unity, and looks like a fleet of ships is arriving. That's at least 20, no, maybe 30. Oh no, it's the Fortune.
Weirdly enough, that message and that final update is 17 cycles old, which 17 cycles is 17 years.
What?
And you guys have 248,762 messages unread.
BB, what the fuck is going on?
Where did that jellyfish take us?
And as you guys are discussing this, an entire fleet of ships starts coming out of hyperspace around Morpheus. Actually, they're not ships. They look like creatures. They almost look like serpents, but they're the size of like battle cruisers. There's at least a dozen of them, and they are all attacking Morpheus's shields. The shields explode, and a wave of energy, you see it disintegrate the creatures.
Okay, does anyone know what the fuck is going on? You fuck with time.
So Morpheus is that rebel planet, right?
Gather information on a miss. Your investigation unearths a dire threat or reveals an unwelcome truth that undermines your quest. You find a message from not too long ago to whoever is left. I'm sorry. An artificial intelligence known as Legion has taken over all three of the Triumvirate. I have been their pawn for many, many cycles now. At this moment, the AI's network is down. Run to Morphus if you can. Those who know, get to the bodega. Aram is asking for any and all assistance, and he's gonna need it. Faraz is now opening a gate to hyperspace. It's opening hyperspace and about to take Clownface with it.
Is there any indication about where he's going? Is he going back?
He hasn't talked to you. You haven't talked to it.
You just try to communicate, like, through the mind that it can take us back inside.
So go ahead and roll that plus heart to try to connect to it.
Ouch.
Uh-oh.
So 1 versus a 10 and an 8.
Faraz brought you here on purpose because if you didn't leave the timeline, this couldn't have happened. So then there would be no reason for these creatures to be trying to take out the very last planet of humanity, and thus have this fireworks show that you just saw.
So he brought us here for the pretty lights, even though everyone else is doomed.
Humanity had to be doomed for this fireworks show to happen, and it's leaving you here. It's literally trying to strand you here in this timeline.
I think we're making our way to the bodega.
Mr. E is fucking gone, man. Like, are you guys the fucking Golden Goons? It is a anthropomorphic bunny, and it's in like full battle armor and has a lot of tools around a belt around it, but it also has a giant rifle strapped to its back. And then you also see Mongoose Taylor, the guy you met who was pissed drunk. Where the fuck have you guys been? A sphere comes out and it really reminds you of like a larger version of what you guys took into the past and copied Black Box with. This is like seems like twice the size and has like tools and stuff coming off of it, but you can see into it that there's like a big lens. The Snuffle goes, hey, this is Wallow, WAL0, the wonderful aerial lackey. Do you guys want to go see Aram's body? Inside Aram Taram's body, it's just a lot of electronics. The big belly portion that just kind of jutted out from him, there was like a whole kind of glass or some sort of transparent container that has been busted open. And you're reaching out with your feelings. The jellyfish beings, you don't sense any of them. A million different voices just aren't there in the background anymore.
Warning, the following contains depictions of adult themes, drug use, and wanton violence, sometimes flat-out war crimes. Listener discretion is advised. This is Starforged, Stones of Fortune. Starring Carlos as Solrock, the Seer, Ramses as Merrick, the Unseen, Jose as Jimmy Rings, and Luke as Spike. And I am your guide, your host, your editor, and all those other things, Redstone, also known as Adam in these recordings.
Yo, we back.
So we need to...
I am here.
We have all Richard.
Yo, where's Ram?
Still sleeping?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Merrick's still so sick. Let's see. So where were we? Oh,
Existential dread.
what was that?
Existential dread.
So Black Box pops up. He's like, hey guys, I've been talking with, Wallow over here, and I think, well, there's some danger to it, but I think we could install Wallow in the ship, and together we could pilot the ship back to before we left. I think we could do the time travel.
BB, explain the physics of that to me.
So the way hyperspace works is that you actually go a little bit into another dimension. So, like, we can follow a path very similar to how Faraz brought us here. I think I could chart our course back. Unfortunately, I mean, it's a very complicated path. I don't know if you remember, but there was a lot of turbulence in hyperspace. So I think, unfortunately, we would have to rewire Wallow into the main ship as well. That way we were tied together, and then we would have to together physically take control over the ship and pilot us back. I think we'd be able to modify the two of us as a unit would be able to modify the shields, and pilot us in a way that we would arrive safely. I hope. Probability is at 70% success rate.
All right, BB. If it came down to it, can you take this other AI? Can you put him in line?
I believe so. I believe he's already been emotionally he's already been tampered with by Snuffle, I believe was the name of the being, and Snuffle has made it to where Wallow is completely subservient. He would literally just be like it'd be like sewing. In a crude analogy, it'd be like sewing a second body to your head.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it would require, like, it's sewing. Yes. There's a chance that things could go poorly in the process, because I don't think any of you have quite the skills to pull it off. We would have to allow Snuffle to make the adjustments and the installation if they're willing.
Okay. And we have to go back in time to save Mr. E?
If we travel back in time, Mr. E won't be... It will be before he was put in danger. It is my analysis, our joint analysis actually, that the whole ability for so much of this to have happened is literally due to your lack of presence in the timeline proper. So I think if we just if we all go back, much of this, well, it like you have a chance to stop all of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know more about these giant serpents, space serpents, before we go, but we got a way out, guys.
Yeah, I also want to ask these guys, like, is there anything you want me to tell your past selves?
When you say that, Mongoose gets a weird look on his face, and he's like, I'm fine. I've already got that covered. Let's Snuffle... actually, Snuffle's like, yeah, if you would take... I'd like to put a message with you, and then I personally didn't come through the Black Gates. It was only like 16 cycles ago in the way you guys measure time. So my people haven't even arrived yet. But I can give you all the data I have on those creatures. It's unfortunately not much. They are very strong, but they've been spoken about in some ascendancy documents I found inside vaults. So I've accumulated some information, and so the one thing I need to tell you is that if you guys, you are the ones that found these, like, they'd be like kind of like a fighter ship, but also like a battle armor suit. If you guys have actually found those, they were built to take on those creatures. Like that is their original purpose, is whatever those serpent things are, the Ascendancy built those machines to fight them.
Okay.
The Ascendancy, huh?
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't understand. For me, like, it took me cutting through different vault layers, which, to be honest, some of it had already been done before, but yeah, every time we got to the core of some of these vaults, that was, the ship was already gone, and it sounded like you guys said you had them, so.
Yeah, man, you want to see them?
Yes! I've literally spent, I've been spending, it took me like a cycle to get kind of used to, like, the forge, as you guys call it. And then I learned about, like, I got a little hint of this from one of these vaults, and I've been literally searching 16 cycles. Yes, I would love to see them.
Cool. Give him on the numbers.
So yeah, this little buddy, he's literally hopping for joy. He looks like an old man at this point, but he's like literally hopping up and down. Wow. And so he goes and follows you guys and is just so excited to see this. He's checking it out. And is just ecstatic. He just can't. He's like Thumper from Bambi. His leg just won't stop thumping. He's just so excited.
Yeah, can we take him back with us?
BB, like, kind of, if you say that out loud, like, you get like a little. BB's like talking next, like close to you. Is like, it's one of the things I need to speak with you about. Part of the consequences of this will be that he won't exist anymore, hopefully. At least not in the way he is. If you bring him back, he might disappear. As well as Wallow might also disappear, possibly taking my mind with it. That is part of the 30% probability of failure. That's already been factored in.
Wait, if we fail, BB also dies? Or ceases to exist?
No, this might be if you succeed, BB might die because he gets erased. Like, if he's too integrated with this, he's not sure. It also might be that if Snuffle comes along, maybe things are fine. BB does not understand the physics about this enough. Like, this is I think I can pilot us back, and I don't know what happens if we bring him along, and I'm worried that this might fry me doing it, or this part of me, like, he's just not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of like whisper, like, hey, by the, like, just to let you know, this is one of the problems, and it's like, I also had the thought of bringing them with us because of the amount of information that they could give us about what's coming up, potentially. But I also wouldn't... It also might turn them inside out, or me inside... Like, there are some complications to this that they're like, there's a certain small percentage chance that something very, very fucked up could happen that they can't... That are like, I just don't know enough. Something fucked up might happen, and I can't predict it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Which part of this is I'm trying to leave room for, to be perfectly honest, Faraz wasn't supposed to be a bad guy until you rolled that miss. So, like, just change the story. He was supposed to lead you back. But you guys rolled a miss, so it turns out he's a bad guy. There's a whole different thing going on now.
That's funny.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, actually, that... You know what? This could work.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I asked BB more about these serpent things that we were talking about. Do they, like, in terms of, like, a pattern of their behavior, do they demonstrate intelligence? They seem just like animalistic predators, just killing everything.
Animalistic predators that literally, they are the speculation that you get that Snuffle has come up with is so you find out that Snuffle is from possibly this has happened since you guys left your home galaxy. But they came from another galaxy where there was humanity, and humanity uplifted animals. Basically, it's not just bunny. He's not just one of some bunny people. There's, like, all sorts of different Earth type or other creatures that have been raised to, like, human intelligence. And where he was from, these creatures showed up and wrecked house, and they luckily they activated the gates, or the gates seemed to activate, and they fled through them. But unfortunately, these creatures do seem to be able to. They're part of what's operating the gates. So, like, they're like, we don't know how to stop them. They just show up and they just destroy. But they target life. They target technology. Basically, if it's got a large enough energy signature, that's not a star, they swarm it and destroy it.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's Snuffle's idea that the Ascendancy built a weapon to defend themselves.
Interdimensional space whales.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. Well, what do we want to do next, guys?
We got all the intel we need, right?
I'm happy. Jose?
I'm cool.
Let's go back to the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense. Whatever.
Into the past.
Cool. Well, if you're down for it, I mean, Snuffle basically is like, I don't like. He kind of overhears some of this and is like, I don't want to go back in the past with you. I've lived through two. You don't understand the things that I've seen. I would rather it be that you guys stop this stuff from happening. And so, yeah, this is why you've got all the information that I've collected on these in, like, a cycle from when you guys get back, when, like, my people will show up first. If you can get us on board with this, like, if you can get this to me, I might be able to help you for when they show up. Because we'll have some time. But here's everything I know about them. But if I can stop existing in this reality, that would be. If this reality could stop existing, that would be good, actually.
We got you.
And go ahead.
And that's it. We got you, Snuffles.
Cool. And you guys look around, and Mongoose isn't around anymore. You're not sure when he stopped being here, but he's not. He's definitely not here, and it's literally only been these two living here. And you guys just get the feeling. You're like, where did that dude go?
Ask Jose, like, yo, did that guy ever exist?
Oh, bunny person, Carlos. You're sore like.
Yeah. So Snuffle is happy to, like, do all the installation. Everything looks like it's gonna work. And basically, you guys are gonna roll a set course, which is +5 because that's the. Well, no, we're gonna do a +5 for the integrity of the ship.
Who disappeared?
That was Mongoose. Who disappeared.
Mongoose disappeared because Mongoose doesn't exist yet, right?
Mongoose is the dude who you met before, the drunk guy who's a pilot.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. His nickname is Mongoose. It's actually Severinus Taylor. So,
Want to roll?
I shall roll.
+5, right?
+5 is BB is flying the ship. I mean, so just to be clear, you've had to give control over to, like, the full functionality of the ship to BB. Like, you have to authorize that because he has to fly it.
All right, I begrudgingly do it.
Alrighty.
I rolled a 2 versus a 5 and a 7.
So that is a weak hit. Let's do. What was that again? Oh,
We're gonna be fucking
ooh.
Jesusing this bitch, just going from time to time.
What Jesus did?
Yeah, in that one show. A leaf and something.
And wait, what was the? You guys make it back to the year 199 after the Exodus. Unfortunately, you do miss. You don't quite make it all the way back. You jump up, and it's 3 days until the peace conference is about to begin. The ship shields get fried along the way. They need some repair to be operational again. But they're not like they got depleted and they have to recharge. This actually, like, they took some damage. Wallow is no longer part of the ship. Like, literally all of those connections just seem to disappear at some point, which is literally like it starts disappearing right as you guys hop out of hyperspace. It's one of the reasons why you hopped out a little too early, is that once you crossed a certain threshold, that timeline stopped existing, so that piece of equipment was never made, and thus, like, things come out. So you guys come out, the shields are fried, and we'll definitely need a repair to get them up and running. But you come back out at the Sisyphus station, basically 38 days after you left.
Okay.
Damn, thank God something.
But we're still in time for the peace conference.
Yeah, 3 days out.
So we should probably go there, huh?
Maybe Mr. East to repair the shields.
Well, the shields we can always just raise again. We just have to wait for a cooldown.
No, this is their fried for right now. They need repairs.
Okay. Ooh, I mean, we do have reinforced hull and the 4 fighters. Do we have... So we have 3 days till the conference. Do we have time to go to Mr. E's, come back, and then travel to the conference?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can make it to Mr. E's in... It's one jump, so it's like... Yeah, you're pretty sure... Yeah, because you... Yeah, you can totally do it. It'll be a little tight, but it's possible. And you might be a little late if rolls go bad in the future. You might show up a little late, but it won't be like... So remember, you had the it isn't... Okay, so the conference starts in 3 days, and then there's a couple days of it going on before the Forge Spawn attack.
Okay. Well,
but...
Go ahead.
I was saying, you guys also get a little ping. You guys like, urgent message. You have won the... You have been requested to be the representatives of the Enlightened Worlds to the peace talks at Unity Station.
What worlds?
And
The Freedom Fighters.
Oh, cool.
Enlightened.
yeah, you guys... Yeah, you've been selected. If you are unable to attend or would like to refuse, Tsunami Vasquez will be chosen instead. Please let us know as soon as possible so that arrangements can be made. Blah 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 blah. They give you coordinates to like where it is exactly. Yeah.
All right, cool.
But you guys want to go to Mr. E's?
Yes.
Cool. All right, so you guys fly to Mr. E's. It's always just one jump away. The lights are on. Everything looks fucking normal. Everything looks hunky-dory. As you approach, you get locked into the tractor beam and get landed in your spot, just as always. You come... As you... Like, there's ships here, like you're used to seeing, that are not taken apart. Things are looking good here in general. It looks like it always does.
Is Mr. E around?
Mr. E is behind the bar as usual. Hey, it's the Golden Goons. How you guys doing? It has been a little while. I hear you've had some pretty amazing battles. A big battle over at Tranquility, it sounded like. Good job.
Serpents are coming, bro. The space serpents are coming.
Space serpents? What?
Fucking jacket.
The mystery, and I also go like, and I go, also, we know where you are, you little homunculus.
Homunculus.
So normally, like, Aram is transmitting kind of a feeling, a welcoming feeling. I mean, you always feel welcome at the bodega, where everything's always free. It's only a jump away. But that changes. When you say homunculus, like, it doesn't get bad, it's just like, that turns off. All of you feel like that just go away in a second.
I go like, it's
So
cool.
what-
It's just, we know.
What do you mean you know?
I don't know.
I don't...
Just you know.
It's like, I don't know, but I know.
I think we don't know. But we know.
He looks around, and very quickly, there's a few people at, like, one of the booths or something, and they kind of, like, with kind of a glance from him, they go into one of, like, the alcoves and just get outside of hearing range. He's like, what? No, seriously, what are you talking about?
Alright, and I say again, we know, but we don't know. I pat him in like the stomach area.
You go to pat for the stomach, and he, like, jumps back, and, like, I don't mean he kind of, like, hops back. He jumps back, like, 20 feet away from you. You just, like, in a blur. It's like, you... Okay.
Like, ha, I knew you went.
How... I'm mystery. Like, that's that. What?
Yeah,
how
yeah.
do you?
Cool.
Mystery.
What are you
Mystery.
doing? So what are you? Are you here to threaten me? What's going on now?
Alright, man. We accidentally jumped into space-time following this weird jellyfish creature. We got here to your bodega and, like, it was completely abandoned, and we saw your little android body.
You guys have been. Okay. Well, that's. I mean, all right. Yeah. This is not me. This is
Yeah, man.
I
That's
guess.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We know.
All right. Cool. All right.
Where's
Yeah,
the real
man.
mystery?
I mean, there's part of me here. I mean, like, when there's a puppet, like, there's still a hand
Yo, man,
in
I don't
the
know if you
puppet.
know that there's, like, people after you or not, but, like, apparently you were in jail or, like, some kind of locked up in that other alternate universe.
Wink twice if you need help.
Huh. And so, wait, and how far into the future was this?
What was it, like 17 years? 17 cycles?
17
Yeah.
cycles.
Wow. Oh, so you.
I'm saying, man, we were there. We saw. We know.
We know, but
Something. That means you weren't here to stop it. That's the thing. So if you're here, and you've got the ships, right? You guys have gone and opened up all the vaults, and you've got that. You've been using them, right? Learning how they work.
Yeah, man. Operational.
Okay, because it sounded like you, at least a couple of you, used them very effectively at the battle.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, man. It's a learning curve.
Okay. And then have you?
Oh, you.
And you've contacted and taken care of the forge spawn, right?
We also got this banshee.
the Banshee's
Don't-
happy.
Are you telling me you've just been leading the fucking forge spawn around to, like, unoccupied territory so they just don't... So they haven't been killing anybody else? That's just been... You haven't talked to them or stopped them at all yet?
We can talk to them?
They've been sending messages out specifically for you. The message is what's been destroying civilizations. or not civilian, but stations and shit.
Yeah, man, they're pretty fucking hostile. I don't know.
Yeah, they're. I mean, they're spreading lies that like you're the ones who caused them to exist. They're trying to turn the Forge against you. Like
That's cool.
they're actively trying to undermine you.
Yeah, man, but the ones that know will know, you know?
I mean, true, but if they're dead, then it doesn't matter what they know. Yeah, no, they've been destroying stations and collecting the bodies and saying all of it's due to you guys. Like which some people are starting to believe because, you know, when their whole family gets slaughtered and turned into zombies.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not fun.
As far as I know, we don't got nothing to worry about until the AI and the zombies start working together. And that's
What?
Here.
Wait. Oh, Legion. Wait, Legion and the... Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. That's bad. Did you guys figure out any major events that, like, you need to be at? Or, any like, have you figured out, like, where things go really bad at all?
That boring-ass space conference.
Yeah, the Force will attack that and kill everyone, and then start working with all the factions. They all unite.
The peace talk in, like, 2 days.
That's the one.
Yo, do we gotta go to that, or can we just send Tsunami Vasquez?
We should go.
Alright.
I think you should go. If you know the Forge Spawn's going to show up, it'd be good if you guys were finally... If you're there, they probably won't send out the crazy message. You could probably just talk to them instead of them frying everything.
Right. So we need new shields.
All right, yeah. If you guys are going to... All right.
Adam, can you send me the Starforged thing through the messaging?
The
cards?
Stargazer thing?
Assets.
Oh, I can send you just, like, the PDF.
Oh, cool.
Yo, could you text that? Oh, yeah, you sent it.
Oh,
Hang on.
yeah. I can totally do that.
Y'all, I miss Snuffles, but everything else about that feature was depressing.
I just sent the link via the text.
Word up.
Yeah, so that's the whole folder. That particular file is Ironsworn Starforged Assets.
Starforged ass. That's where it cuts off on my...
Yep.
Alright. Cool. Just wanted to look at these, Adam, while we were doing this.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, let's get on that. So, you guys... Ooh, we can do a sojourn. You can roll plus heart. I mean, basically, Soul Rock's been the one conversing with Mystery anyway, so that would be a +4 total to the sojourn roll.
It's a 6 versus a 9 and a 10.
So plus the 4 will make it a weak hit. Oh, which is perfect. A weak hit is as above, but time is short, or resources are strained. You can each make one recover move, and no more than 3 among the total group. So each of you gets to make a recover move that counts as a strong hit, and you don't have to roll. You've just got that. So, how would... So, Soul Rock, it looks like you're fine, you're healthy, but you're at +3 spirit.
Yeah.
Would you like to recover that? Would you like to hearten, have a good time, and get that stuff back?
Hearten. Preparing for the conference, I just focus on push-ups and sit-ups.
Right. So you're at +5 spirit. So you have +6 momentum and +5 health and spirit. So you're all good. Jimmy Rings is down 1 spirit from before.
I was back to 5 spirit for me?
Yeah, you're at 5.
Cool.
Jimmy Rings, would you also like to hearten while you're at it?
Yeah.
Cool. That'll bring you up to +5. And then we have Spike, who's actually at +4 health and +3 spirit. So you can pick one of those to fix.
Okay, are we getting our shields repaired either way?
Oh! Actually, I take that back. Okay, so do one of... somebody needs... Actually, no. I'm going to call the shield repairs free.
Okay.
Come on, Mr. V. I thought everything was free.
But I mean, like, one of your actions.
Okay. Well, in that case, if the shield's are already repaired, then I'll just harden. Get my spirit back up to 5.
Cool. So you guys basically have a nice... You guys... I mean, you're not doing the repairs. None of you guys are mechanics. So they're taking care of that. You guys get to, like, actually sit back and chill. Things get put back together. And it is time to get your butts to the conference. Shields are back repaired. Oh, you guys are down 1 supply, but it's just 4 of 5. But if you guys want to set a course, it'll be rolling plus supply, which is +4.
All right. Let's set a course. Back to where we came out, and then to the conference. A 6 versus a 6 and a 4.
Oh, yeah.
Strong hit.
Strong hit.
That's too secret.
Yeah. Oh, you get +1 momentum for that strong hit, so you're at +5 now, Spike. Which Jimmy Rings is at +10 momentum, by the way, just so you know. You never need to burn that shit. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, you guys get to the conference. It is a rough ride, but you've been prepared. I mean, to be honest, you've been used. It was a rough ride coming back in time, so you know this wasn't anything near as bad. You make it there right as the Silent Shadow is also showing up. You guys arrive at the same time. Their ship kind of looks fucked up. Yours does not. You guys made it just fine because Spike's a good pilot.
Hell yeah.
Silent.
And
I reach into the satchel and pull out a cookie for Luke.
Weapon Master comes in handy.
Hell yeah.
The Silent Shadow is your old squad, right, Jose? I'm remembering that.
Who was representing them, by the way, Adam?
they are representing the Covenant, but it's that all of them are there.
All of them, like the whole group of the Silent Shadow, all 4 of them.
Yes, the six person squad of the Silent Shadow are there. They're all about to depart. You guys actually landed first because you guys just showed up better and didn't have the damage. So like them, they had to like get some stuff fixed before they could make a good seal to like get out of there. So you guys are greeted with pomp and circumstance and you guys are the representatives for the entire disputed territory that you've repeatedly fought massive battles on behalf of and won. The Enlightened Worlds were the ones that came here, and they've been fixing up the station after it got fried. Everything's looking great again. You're not sure where the bodies went, but there are probably a lot of them. But they're not. You're nowhere in sight. Everything seems to be working. Tsunami Vasquez actually is here already, and it's like, oh, good. I knew you guys said you were coming, but I don't know. I just had this weird feeling that things weren't going to happen. But I'm glad to see you. We've got everything set up for you. Mongoose says he's looking forward to seeing you again. he says, there's clearly a lot we need to talk about. I don't know what he's talking about himself, but I'm sure you'll see him. He doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of work. He's a pretty shitty right-hand man, to be honest. Fuck, the dude needs to sober the hell up.
Still like that?
But, and then as you guys are chatting, this is where the music starts up again, and the silent shadow is finally unbarking, and you see their leader is kind of like in the front. It's Kimura Shepherd, whose their nickname is Shadow. But Jimmy Rings would remember that you guys gave her that nickname because she is big. She's a lot, like, physically, like, she's like 6'8", 6'9", probably 280, and it's muscle. Like, this woman, bend the weightlifting bar. She could probably bend it in a circle.
Homegirl built like
she is
Lesnar. 240, just saying.
She's built like the
Straight up.
boom, boom. Yeah. Instead of the mountain, she's the shadow because of the shadow she casts. Flanking her to each side, you've got Curtis Santos. You remember him more as Breaker. He's their explosion, the demolitionist. He does the big gun. He's got basically he carries around a Gatling gun as like his primary weapon. He's athletic. He's really he looks a little too handsome for being a guy who his hair is really nicely done. He just he is going to be played by Liam. No, the guy who plays Thor in the Marvel.
Chris
movies.
Hemsworth. Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth. I was going to say Liam, and I'm like, that's the right name. Yeah, he's one of the Chris's.
Hemsworth. There is a Liam
Yeah.
Hemsworth.
There is, but I meant Chris. So, yeah, that's what this guy looks like.
Yeah.
On the
Made Liam really sad.
on the other side, on Kimura's left-hand side, is Ragnar O'Brien. You guys always just called him Link because of that old video game where this one character, Link, would have a backpack just full of all of his shit. And this O'Brien always has a tool for that. He's their fix-it guy. He's their tech. He's a mechanic, and he has just always got the right tool. And he's clearly got his hand has actually been replaced, and it's like a whole tool set on own.
Does he also not talk and just makes emotive sounds like?
No, he's Irish.
I woke up
He's
to
O'Brien.
Link and I'm like, Link, you son of a bitch.
Oh, Zelda.
How are you doing, you old goat fucker?
He does not look okay with that. And he points at Jimmy Rings and goes like, "Oh, if it ain't the runt," showing his face around here.
My shoulders drop from the confident rise that they were at to like a slump.
Like, holy shit, this is where you ended up with the fucking pirates and shit? I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Fucking runt. And they're all like laughing and slapping each other's shoulders, like the five of them, because there's also Mimic. It's Zakai Kai is her name, and yeah, but she was the infiltrator, the scout. She doesn't like using weapons. She's all about just using her bare hands and can take people. There's who was that? Oh, Longshot is there. It's the other Curtis Carr. Also, yeah, he's Longshot. He's their sniper. He also has an ability very similar to Merrick's. And he's also a bit of a nerd. Like, he's always the guy who knew what plant did stuff and what did what. And then there's a woman who you've never seen before, she has like a weird, she has very, very pale skin. Like, it is too close to white, and kind of an elongated bald head with like weird, like you can see the veins in her head. She just looks bizarre. She's kind of twitchy. And she kind of pushes her way through the laughing crew and is like, "Oh, I've heard of you.
What you talking?
What was that?
Like the Goldie Goons or like Jimmy Rings?
Oh, I've heard of all of you, but especially you, Jimmy."
I'm
It's
like
rings to you.
like dying next to the wall, light up a blunt Carlos had given me, and I just blow smoke in all of their faces.
And in sync, I go, "It's better than being bootlickers." She.
Oh man, like they're like, yeah. It's funny. It's right before the big test. You fucking disappear, running away like a little bitch. And to be honest, I'm not saying this is true. I'm saying this is what they say to you in front of everybody. Whether or not that's actually what happened, you get to decide. But they was like, no, man, like, I remember, yeah, it was before the big qualifying stuff, and before we all got our, and they, it's Kimura, or the Shadow, she turns her head, and you can see there's, like, this big metal, like, cap, like, on the back of her head with, like, all these sensors and stuff, and all 6 of them have that. There's something implanted in their brains. Yeah, you ran away with only the little augments. Couldn't stick around for the big ones. Had to run away.
I clench my fist as the leather in my glove stretches.
Like the Arthur meme.
Nice.
Oh fuck. Oh. Anyway, I clench my fist and I say very dramatically, "They're mutilating us."
That's one way to see it. I see it as we got improved. Now, I mean, all 5 of us were better than you to begin with, and now we're heads and tails above you now.
And I just kind of chime in like, more like enslaved.
Hell yeah.
Yo, straight up, we could probably have BB control these people. Who's not saying this shit out loud?
You do get a message. Speak of that, you get a message from BB, who, like, just in your earpiece to all of you is like, "I'm reading excessive communications between the Silent Shadow. They all seem to be they're constantly communicating with each other."
Can you tap into that feed?
I can try. It may take me a bit.
Can
And
you
I
try
think-
from my armor since I
My head canon is that he's in your armor,
That's what everyone said,
and
Ken.
like tied into the ship.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Then we're gonna use your stats though, and we're gonna do a plus wits roll for gather information. So it'll be +2, but because you're using BB. Oh, wait a second.
Isn't BB plus the the ship?
We're gonna just do a secure an advantage over these guys with plus integrity of the ship, so it'll be +5.
Yeah. Got a 6 versus a 5 and a 9.
Big money.
Nice.
3
Hell
sixes.
666.
No, secure an advantage. Yeah, so you are getting +2. Let's see. Oh. +2 momentum, which you're already maxed. And +1 on your next move. So I think this feels like you might be. I don't know if this feels like you're getting enough information of like maybe how to like threaten them or put them off balance. So if you want to roll a compel with like threatening or inciting them, that's plus iron, which is +3, plus the one that you got from the secure.
All right. So I picture this as like we're gonna start walking by them. I put my cigarette out on one of their blunt out on one of their armors, and Jose like kind of just casually like kind of whispers something to them as he's walking by.
Cool. Let's do that roll and see how it works. So it's +4 total.
A 5,
Got a good
3, and a 3.
Oh. Okay. So with that strong hit with a match, you guys you talked about like them being controlled. I think you actually, BB's actually, I take it back. It's not just they're communicating with each other. The woman with the big head, she is controlling them. And you can use that information, and I think I'm not sure what you say or how you say it, but I think you convey that you know that you've been saying like at least we're not puppets, and I think that starts eating at them as you say something else to. I think you say it to Kimura, the leader. I think you say like because you're not even in charge anymore, and it's just enough to like.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, you've put them in a shitty position, and oh shit, I think you guys can realize too. This is like later, so this kind of puts them all off balance. BB is able to tell you after they're gone that BB thinks the woman with the white head, that she is one of those AIs. She is one of the replacements. And she is controlling the Silent Shadow.
Interesting.
God damn.
Solid work, BB.
Good work.
Fucking BB, yo.
Yo.
I mean, you guys also got some good rolls, so.
Yeah. But that was all BB.
Let's see.
It's +4.
5.
+5, yeah.
So the other people that end up arriving, or may have all, actually, I think Jihin Sutton, the courier guild's representative, they had already arrived. Combopulous Michael is here and has been causing problems.
Sounds ridiculous.
See.
What do we do about
I feel like we should go say hi. Maybe we can be friends with him now.
Bro, he's gonna try to arrest us.
With Crown Bob?
He does. Like, we'll put him down.
This conference is specifically the one neutral spot. So it's like a, hey,
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
no shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So if he tried to arrest you, it would not be okay.
And he was going after the bounty all the powers have put on us, right?
Yes, he was initially going, which, to be honest, as far as you knew last, the Mormon Federation had rescinded that bounty.
And what capacity you're in? Remind me.
We're emissaries, right? Pretty much.
I know we are, but what is he here as?
Oh, yeah.
He is a representative of the Bounty Hunters Guild. He's the only one that could be bothered to show up. No one else wanted this gig.
Alright.
Oh, Mando.
I walk up to Combopulous and I go, Combopulous, you son of a bitch.
Oh, if it ain't the fucking Golden Goons. Oh, man. You know what? I am so glad that I didn't catch you guys when I could have, because you are worth so much more now to the Prometheans. They want They want you guys so bad.
Yeah, bro. All in a day's work. They try to push me blunt.
So I will warn you because it's just open. They just had an open contract on you all. Like they don't care who brings you in, and they'd prefer you dead.
Well, man.
Especially you, as he points right at Solrock.
Hey, whenever you want to lose another ship, come find us. Happy to oblige.
Don't get me. He walks off and just, it's not good. He basically, he does not hit anybody. He just disintegrates a bunch of shit. Like, drinks in people's hands, a hat off of somebody's, one of the servants' heads, a couple tables, but no one gets hurt, and everyone just, like, freezes while he storms off.
And we all laugh.
Yup.
Man, this diplomacy stuff's kind of fun.
Yeah, seriously. How do I get more of this, like, diplomatic immunity?
It's fucking peace summits, man.
Yeah. Somehow.
All right, do you guys think we should warn somebody about the whole force spawn thing?
Oh, yeah.
Who else is here?
We should get some drinks.
Let's get some drinks.
The Nauvoo was... I should have described that, too. So when you guys arrive, there is also a fucking massive ship, the biggest ship you've actually ever seen. It is the Nauvoo. It is the command ship of the Mormon Federation. It is the home of Lehi, the Prophet. The Prophet does not really interfere in, like, how the Federation works internally. He is the commander of the military and lives on this ship. And this ship is from before the Exodus and is, like, people think it's probably the most badass ship in the whole Forge. Because it's been continuously, like, upgraded as time's gone on.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's where the Mormon prophet lives. His grandson, Nehi, is here as a representative.
Is the Nauvoo docked, or is it, like, floating off to the side and, like, all of their people are coming over on, like, little skiffs?
The second one. It is docked separately. They don't trust that something couldn't happen. They're just like, nope, like, we'll just... they send little shuttles across.
Yeah, that's probably smart. I was just thinking, like, we could get Jose on there.
Well, you do remember... I don't know if you remember, but I can remind you from that viral news, there's a party that's going to be held for the Prophet, where the main people were all the triumvirate representatives. Only the triumvirate were being invited. But you guys could possibly crash that party if you wanted to be that crass. Which, I mean, because no one's going to tell you no, because you're literally diplomats from, a bunch of planet, like, a significant chunk of humanity is being represented by you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty fucking crass.
Is Nas going to be at that party, or the fake Nas? Stan?
What a great question. You have not seen him. I think you guys probably make some inquiries, and no one has a clue who you're talking about at this point.
Interesting.
So he's not shown up yet.
I imagine, like, Carlos asking people by, like, just starting to do, like, Nas raps and seeing if anybody's like, oh, you're the second guy I've seen that does that.
Oh, shit. I forgot. Nas shows, when you guys get here, he manifests in a way that Carlos, you can see, or Solrock can see. He's like, where did you guys disappeared for a while. What happened?
I just explained everything to him.
He's fucking shocked. He's like, oh, well Well, you know what? What happened when you guys disappeared? I got way too close to getting absorbed by that AI system. They were able to basically trap me once you weren't here to like anchor my spirit here to you. Yeah, that was a close one, guys. Like that they almost uploaded me to the cloud. Ooh.
Can I tell them that, like, yeah, in our universe they did, and everything that happens?
Yeah, no, that's like that must have been that's how it happened. Was that you guys left, and then yeah, so the fact that I couldn't, they didn't, you got back in time, and so I'm not uploaded. So, I guess you stopped him from showing up at least.
Interesting. Cause yeah,
because without my memories, they're not able to convince the Order to like be represented by him. Like he wants to take power through me, like only with my memory, like because they can't access the Order, like they don't know enough about us to get to us. So it's only with what like, or if they took over Soul Rock, but they seem to want to keep him alive, or at least they did.
So do we?
I don't know.
Who's representing them now?
is the Order here at all now?
I don't think they've sent anybody that I know of. So to zoom back out, the Order, generally speaking, they aren't like a governmental group. They don't have like that whole kind of establishment where like they would be like, we need to set a representative. What you can figure out is that the plan of the Legion was to use it's still, whenever they can, is to absorb Nas's spirit and then use that so that they can like take over the Order, and then but without that they can't take over the Order because Nas was respected, and if he were to show back up and be like, hey, I've come back, I'm Gandalf the White now, bitches, like they'd listen to him, and that's what. But without the knowledge of the Order, they can't do that. Like if he just showed up now, they'd be like, well, give us the secret handshake, and he couldn't do it, and they'd be like, fucking kill this dude. He's an imposter. So that's kind of the big thing. So as long as Soul Rock doesn't die, they can't enact their plan.
Cool.
So you've thwarted a major part of that anyway, just by being back in your proper time.
Hell yeah.
Dope.
This is
Let's see. Oh, so yeah, who is coming?
Gotta like both prepare for a possible attack from the.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And negotiate territory for the enlightened worlds.
Yeah, we want it all. And we don't negotiate with terrorists.
That's pretty rich coming from terrorists.
Hey, freedom fighters.
You've blown up multiple stations.
Shot first.
Terrorists and terrorizing.
Let's see.
We just do it in an open way instead of behind a desk. Governor.
Oh, shit. So Promethea sends their representative, who is clearly a robot, which violates like literally like the treaties they have with the Triumvirate, was that they banned AIs. I mean, the Mormon Federation in particular was very anti-AI, and they are sending somebody who looks a lot like a certain very tall golden protocol droid, protocol bot, to not get sued. A very kind of a prissy, is flanked by humans that are there to help, but the ambassador from Promethea is they go by Roland Booker, but they're clearly an artificial intelligence that's walking and talking and moving about.
Interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
I take exception to this.
Why, sir, do you have a problem with my presence?
Something about AI or robots. I'm not sure. Just pisses me off.
I just shout, "Hey everyone, it's a robot!"
It like leans in. It's like, that's really rich for somebody whose ship is literally my brother.
Oh shit! No, BB.
Yes. You copied BB from me, from us.
No.
Wait, who's us?
We are Legion.
Oh, you guys.
Yes.
Okay. The hell are you doing here?
How many people are Legion? You're not a governing body.
Oh, more than just a governor. We're everywhere. We're so close to taking over everything here. Like you don't have a clue what's in the works, son. You have no idea the scale of things we have in store.
Representing
Damn.
the Mormons, huh?
You said when we went to the future and read about this, after this conference they were all united.
Yes.
Is this pretty much where they're announcing that, but it's already done? Because if they're bringing a whole robot here, they're not worried about consequences.
No, so you're so this is like literally you guys are here. I'm kind of assuming you guys are doing the proper like the kind of mandatory parts of being the representative. So like when the Promethean representative is announced to be arriving finally. It's just the day after you guys arrive. I'm assuming you guys go down with everybody else to like at least see them arrive, and this is where they come out and they're talking to you. Like this is the fanfare is still kind of going, and like it's very awkward because they're leaning in talking to you, and there's a crowd, but they're talking quietly where only you guys can hear this. But they haven't announced. Like literally, they've just arrived, and you guys are having this. Yeah, so they make that threat to you that you have no idea what it is they have planned.
And I go, I think we know.
What do you think you know?
You know.
We know enough.
You know what we know.
We know what you're capable of, and we know how you're going to try to start this.
Okay. And I suppose...
We don't negotiate with AI.
Sure you don't. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have other people to be past you. And they're talking to not too far from, just down past you guys is Nehai, the grandson of the Mormon prophet. He's in his like mid to early 20s. But is definitely like the representative for the Mormon Federation. As soon as the Ironclad starts like getting towards him, he backs up and like knocks people over because he's like, I'm not shaking that thing's hand. I'm not getting anywhere near that thing. And he pushes past people and like storms off, making a big scene.
I appreciate that reaction.
Except, don't they control the Mormons?
No, they control the Covenant.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, as also illustrated by the fact that the weird-looking person of the Silent Shadow is controlling them. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mormons are like, AI bad, AI bad, I swear to you, I've seen the future, AI are bad. Like, I don't trust them.
Yeah, we've been to the future. This guy knows something.
Yeah.
Got a point.
So yeah,
All that, can I track him down?
wait, what was that?
With all that, can I like go find Nihai?
Hell yeah, you guys can.
Cool.
Yeah, he clearly storms off to his own. They've allocated for. So this station was a pretty big station. It held tens of thousands of people, and there's only like hundreds on it currently. There was a staff bringing the station back up to power, getting stuff going. There's a bunch of people for helping the conference happen, but they basically sectioned off big parts of the station where, like, that way the representatives can have privacy from each other, from all that stuff. So it's really easy to know he's storming off to, like, a whole section that's just for him and him.
Alright, yeah, we should definitely tell him the Forge Spawn are coming. If they control
Oh.
the Covenant. Well, if Legion controls the Covenant.
I think.
Trust them.
Okay, so we've like gone to war with them, but like nothing personal. Like we're just doing contracts.
They don't like us for sure. Yeah, but I think we can pull them to our side with the robot.
Did you just say they don't like us for sure?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can I like just like track him down and I'd be like, "Yo, Nihai, no, so we don't like you. You don't like us, but neither of us really hate. Both of us really hate these fucking AI, right?"
Yes, and he interrupts. He's like, no, you don't understand. Grandfather wants you to bring you to our side. Like, you know about the AI threat. Like, we're trying to expose it, but no one believes. Like, we're just crazy religious nuts outside of Mormon Federation.
Hold up. How come we didn't get an invite to that party?
To what party?
Oh wait, is that not them?
No, that was his birthday.
No, it was. No, like what party are you talking about?
Your birthday party.
A little gathering.
I mean, Grandpa's birthday is coming, but we hadn't planned. I mean, something's. What are you guys? Why do you think there was a party?
Because there's a party.
Because we listen to interstellar radio, bro.
Yeah, where do you get your media from, man?
Fake news.
Where do I get mine? Our spy network. To be perfectly honest, like, yeah. Oh, maybe that is a great idea. We absolutely should throw a party. Maybe we could unmask how the Covenant, like, representatives are literally under Promethean control. Huh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Glad you thought of it.
Yeah, we have some
No, it's your idea. That's a good idea.
really quickly.
What was that?
We have some evidence of that, but you got to get cool with a lot of things really quickly.
Spike, gather information, plus wits.
A 5 versus a 2 and an 8.
You are realizing now what likely happened is that, so you remember that, like, when Nos showed up with a wave of a hand and a few words, he bypassed security. He clearly seems to have, like, a Jedi mind trick. It's likely that he convinced Nihai to throw the party. Like, for some reason, you're just like, that insight clicks for you where you're like, I think that's what happened. Is that the party wasn't ever planned ahead of time. It was suggested by a third party, which you've just done.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't know.
It's like, yeah, we could bring, that would be great. That way we can expose them.
It's like originally it was Nas doing it for this reason. Now we're doing it for this reason.
Yeah.
We just got to make sure it happens. Now.
But you said, the Forge Spawn are going to attack.
Yep.
Tell your ship to be ready, yo.
And, like, I checked my watch, however many hours.
Well, do we? Well, so then do we? So the party was initially the night, like not tonight, but the next night.
We don't know if it's connected, but basically that happened with the party and the Forge spawn attacked.
Steve.
The same, be ready, man.
So I mean, maybe we need to have the party after the attack then? That way, we could. I mean, to be perfectly honest, so where we would have to have the party would be on the Navoo. And I don't like the idea of having my enemies in the command ship while we're trying to fight. Like that, you don't bring in someone who you know is a spy right before a battle or during a battle. That just seems, that sounds terrible. That actually seems like maybe that's how and why the Mormon Federation fell to these fuckers. They probably attacked Grandpa during the Forge Spawn attack. Fuck. Oh, that makes all the sense.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So why don't we just not have the party then? Actually, maybe the party is a terrible idea.
So just prepare for the attack?
Yeah, let's prepare for the attack. Of course, if we let them know, but we can't, it can only be our sides. We cannot tell the Covenant because they're controlled by the Promethea, and Promethea seems to be in league with the Forge Spawn, so it's got to just be our... I mean, we've got the Navoo. We've got a whole fighter fleet. Do you know how this battle turned out on your side?
Before? Well, we were here, so not good.
Okay. Well, then... You guys be ready, and we will, we'll be ready for him tomorrow.
Just so you know, your religion's a lie, and we kind of, we'll deal with that later.
It's like, we really do need to talk about this, because literally we predicted the Legion taking over Promethea. Literally Grandpa can see the future. He's the one who opened the gates so that humanity could escape out here. I don't know what you mean, humanity, it's a lie. We've literally seen the future.
I mean, your grandpa, maybe.
Oh, definitely. It's how he's...
Bro, we were with jellyfish. We've been to the future.
Did you tell him about going to the future before, or is this your first reveal?
I just first reveal.
Just dropped it.
You can travel to the future.
We have.
You have. Have you traveled? You've only traveled once through time, or?
Bro, we travel through time all the time.
What's with all the questions, man?
I mean, if you can go to the future or go to the past, you can change things. Yeah. Right? I'm assuming. Or you can find out information about what's gonna... So wait. Okay, so this is how you know about the Forge Spawn attack. What was their plan? So if they were to take over if they took over the Mormon Federation, what did they do next? Basically, he grills you for all your info. How much do you guys want to share or not share?
I think we only tell him what he needs to know.
I'm thinking it doesn't really matter. We can always go back and change the past.
I don't know that we can.
No, not necessarily, but
where you hear from the back of the room a voice that's a little familiar now going, yeah, that's true, and it's Mongoose Taylor.
Oh shit!
Hey, my boy.
There you guys are. I guess you guys took the long way back, huh?
Walk up to him and go, Mongoose, you son of a bitch.
I just do a loud inhale, and I'm like, still in the sauce, huh?
Not currently, man. I mean, I've been drinking a lot because... Do you know... Dude, do you know how much shit I saw in that timeline without you guys? That was a fucked up... piece of shit. Sorry, I shouldn't be talking. I should be talking about this in front of the kid. That's a bad idea. Fuck. Everything's just so confusing sometimes. There's only so much you can take. Of so many loops.
Wait, so future you that doesn't exist anymore is now past you? Whoa.
Oh, I left before I stopped existing. Like, I just jumped back.
How'd you jump back?
Didn't I tell you? Oh, fuck, man. Oh.
Oh, he did say.
I'm sorry, guys. It's hard to remember if I've told you this loop about how things work. Ugh. I'm not entirely stuck in time. I sometimes jump back. Yeah, and I would take my memories with me. I don't get the muscle memory, unfortunately. Shit. But, yeah. Other memories, yeah. So I know, dude, last 17 years sucked. That was some brutal shit. Oh.
You remember that much. So
I'm just glad fucking got my eye back. Oh.
Miss the eye patch.
Dude, that electronic eye, it was always just a little laggy. You know what it's like having one eye that literally lags? Oh, fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, bro, I've been there.
Imagine in firefights being like, fuck lag, god damn it.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, so we check in with Mongoose, and what does Mongoose think about trusting the Mormons?
I mean, sounds like they're on board about kicking Legion's ass, at least. I mean, that's something. Kind of surprised you guys sold them as much as you did, but then fuck it, man. I don't know. I ran through this without you. I lost count of how many times before I finally survived it. So I don't know. Like I hope this time works, because that sucked. Like literally losing an eye was the best outcome. So hopefully we'll. Fuck, man. I don't know. I'm tired. But we should. I don't know. Now that we know they're coming, and you guys got the ships. I don't know. We should be able to kick their ass, I hope, or at least fight them off.
Bro, if we win this time, are you even coming with us? Or are you just gonna be stuck in this battle?
No. I can. Oh, man. I need a fucking save point after this. This sucks. Oh, man. I'm so pissed. My last save point was right after. I was so smart. I suffered through 3 months of sobriety. And then saved right then. That way, everything hit so fucking hard. And now I could just leap back. And everything was like, my body was like so not used to everything. It was amazing.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty chill.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I can kind of show you the cocktail of how to a few people have been able to have the same experience, but it's a weird mix of drugs. I don't know why I get to do it, but I can show you some I thought you guys had like a chemist guy with you, right?
Oh,
Isn't there some like?
He's got a headache.
Yeah. What a little bitch. Yeah, I can show him later how to. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, bro. If we can get out of here with all our limbs, definitely.
Yeah, I'm just glad to. At least I know how to jump out of here. Worst comes to worst. Oh shit! I found on one of my last loops, one of the Covenant ships. I guess it was somebody who was like a spy. I just stumbled on one of his ships, and he has the coordinates for some place called. He just called it the Bodega in the computer, and it's literally like always just one jump away, and it's a save.
My dude.
It seems super safe.
Mysteries.
Fuck, you been to Mysteries? Fuck yeah. Yes. That place, it was my fallback. Like, that's how you fucking, worst comes to worst, you jump out of there. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, man, worst comes to worst, we'll see you at Mysteries.
Yeah. Cool. Well then, yeah, let's set up for this shit. I mean, we could plan with these Mormons. I mean, if they're on alert, that's going to give us an out, because, like, if... Yeah, I think we can do this.
Alright. Yeah, I think let's work with the Mormons only as much as we have to, but they're going to be useful here.
Yo, even with like the political shit, we at least have them on our side to whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, so probably Mormon set up like some kind of blockade with their ships just ready to attack. And I don't know how we want to say it.
Well, first we'll do a. You are securing an advantage by coordinating with the Mormon Federation, and since it sounded like that was your idea, Solrock, we'll do it as plus. You're leveraging your connections with them, so that's +3 heart.
Can we add like a negotiation aspect to this where we concessions for the enlightened world's land, so they stop attacking those worlds?
We
We're
go, in
here
there,
for.
we go in there lawyered up.
Okay, I'm going to call that a compel. So we'll roll plus heart because you are trying to barter with them information for concessions. So yeah, +3 heart for that.
I got a 5 versus a 2 and an 8.
So that's a weak hit because you matched the 8. They will do... They are willing to, but here's the thing. They do not trust Black Box. They are down to make a ton of these concessions. They want you to rip Black Box out of your ship.
Fuck no.
Did they just say out of the ship? Did they
Yes.
say further?
We don't fucking know. We'll just put
They
up.
want it. They want it uninstalled.
So how about we just install it into Jose's armor permanently,
Without them knowing. We just like low key, like,
Yeah.
put it out.
and then they can do an inspection on the ship, see it's clear, then we can still plug BB in whenever we want.
Just gonna be like, BB, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
We literally just put
Uh,
BB in a USB for a second, plug him into Jose.
I mean, you guys are just you're gonna do what they want, but you're lying a bit. Yeah, I say they accept it. One of the other things is they do want they understand you can't make certain promises for the entire Enlightened worlds because they all have their own beliefs and stuff, and they don't really have a government. You are just a representative. But they're like, we'd like to request that at least Morphus stay 100% AI free. We are worried that much humanity in one spot with access to those shields, if they got a foothold there, that might be the end of humanity. So they're like, that is our request on top of this, but it's that you take the request and you just spread that info. Because we would like to expose that is this AI threat is real. We would like you to also be open about that when you can.
We can do that.
Cool. All right, so then just early the next day.
Here, do we want to do
I guess.
real quick?
Ooh, yeah, sounds good.
These days, behind a defensive unit.
I knew that British bastard was talking about soccer.
Bro, it's called football.
Well, Marco Silva brings back.
We're ready whenever.
Is Jose back?
Yep.
Cool. All right, so what I'd like to do, instead of having a long, drawn-out scenario for the fight, I'd like to use a move called Battle, where it's literally just one roll. You're getting a +1 from your help with the Mormon Federation. You guys are using careful tactics. Like, you planned this all out, so I think it's a plus wits roll. So I'd let Spike as captain or pilot of the Nimbus take that role.
Maybe commander.
Yeah, commander. There you go.
Commander Spike.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a 6 versus a 7 and a 5. Strong hit.
Strong hit. On a strong hit, you achieve your objective unconditionally. You and any allies who join the battle may take +2 momentum. So that's literally Jose's still maxed out. Carlos is at +8 now. And Spike is up to +7.
All right.
So what happens, basically, you guys... Oh, yeah, let's go through how this works. So, the Forge Spawn show up, and they're about to, like, before they even broadcast the message that usually disables shit, you guys get time, like you guys are launching ready to go, and the Mormon Federation just launches a whole horde of ships. You guys are in your... You've got the Nimbus and the fighters, and you basically just start tearing through the Forge Spawn. You do not destroy them all, but before they can really make much of anything happen, you drive them away with just the massive amount of firepower you fight into this. And it is the first time anyone's actually seen the Forge Spawn actually be, like, unconditionally defeated. Just due to your planning and knowing when they were going to strike. And, yeah. Basically, you show Promethea that... okay. So that basically, you guys wipe the floor with the Forge Spawn. You get a message during it. I guess we could do this a little bit. They're like, you get a personal message like, you have caused this. You are the reason we exist. You are the ones that are making everyone die.
Well, that's rude.
Heard that before.
Just give in to us and just become one with us, and this can all end. This can all end.
Become one with these.
I'm assuming you shoot some missiles right down wherever that message is coming from then.
Yeah, you send a counter reply, and it's what Jose said.
Yeah. Counter reply, and then a barrage of missiles comes in and just fucking obliterates one of their main ships.
Let's go.
That signal, like literally, like that. Their main ship starts kind of drifting, and then fighters start shoving themselves back into this kind of ramshackle carrier, and they fucking hyperspace away. Yeah. But there's wreckage behind it. Yeah, but they turn tail and run.
Man.
See, and you guys make a little more progress in defeating the Forge Spawn.
Yeah, fuck those dudes. Next time we go to Mr. E's, we need some fireworks.
Yeah.
So we can set them off after battles?
Yeah. We gotta put them on our ship like how the, what the fuck are they called? From Guardians of the Galaxy? The Ravagers? No.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The fireworks that they be doing?
Yeah, I think it's the Ravagers, isn't it?
Is it the Ravagers? I think it is.
We do it
Yeah.
before and after battle.
Yeah. So you basically after that battle, Lehigh, at the actual Prophet, like, sends a message to Unity Station. Like, with Lehigh brings like a holographic projector and sets it up. And when the peace talks were supposed to resume after the battle, like shortly after the battle, everyone's converging, and basically that's when Lehigh is like, this attack was planned and was helped by the Promethean Empire, who control the Covenant Empire at this point. Literally, that woman right there is controlling the Silent Shadow. The Covenant have just become puppets of Promethea, and it must end. These people have to be liberated. And then Nihai looks at you guys, like waiting for your, hopefully you to join in.
Jose from his armory pulls out a guillotine.
Just like sets it off at the high point of his speech to emphasize.
There we go.
It's a quick makeshift guillotine.
Is that
Yeah.
AI representative of
Is
Is he around?
the protocol bot?
Yeah, he's there. He's one of the. So at the table is Nihai with this like projection. There's the person from the couriers. There's somebody from. There's Crumbopulus Michael. He's there. There's actually somebody from the Menders who. They were supposed to be there. You have not seen the representative Zoya the entire time, basically,
All right, so
for some reason.
Did she go and see Ram?
That's what I'm thinking. That was my plan, was like, oh, they were doing something while this all happened.
Damn.
I mean, we are trying to set off a crusade.
Ram's not here and he still gets lucky.
Motherfucker.
We'll see if he gets lucky.
We'll have to roll for that. What are you thinking?
So I got two thoughts. I'm thinking if we can have BB like either pass along a virus or like try to control.
So we can do that. Or, I mean, we're trying to set off a crusade, so we could use the guillotine on him.
The second thing was I'm straight up gonna like take out that android.
And then we could take its head and try to get data.
That's exactly what I was thinking, just decapitate it and keep that.
Yeah, let's do that as like we're trying to set off a Mormon crusade, so let's execute the protocol bot on air.
Yeah, at a peace committee thing.
Yeah. After we show you evidence of their involvement.
So I'm going to give... So this is up... So Jimmy Rings has the gunslinger path. One of the things... Which, this was I like this asset. It's really kind of crummy for Jimmy Rings to have it. Because it's when you enter the fray by facing off against your foe... either plus heart, or by preparing to act without tipping them off, plus shadow, you take +1 and +1 momentum on a hit. Actually, this is good for him, because his heart and shadow are both 1, so he's terrible at it, generally speaking. You know what? No, I'm just going to actually have you guys... If Jimmy Rings wants to actually be the guy who like, just surprise attacks the bot, you could roll plus iron if you want.
All right, I want to throw a smoke bomb at the bot and then just charge it.
Okay. That sounds like plus shadow though.
Fuck. Okay, never mind. I'll just
Actually,
charge it.
Oh no, or it's plus wits because you're giving yourself cover, which is a tactic. So I say plus wits, +2.
What's my wit?
It's 2.
Oh, okay.
It's a weak hit.
3 versus a 3 and a 9.
Alright, so that's Ooh, okay. So you take out the bot. The only problem is the bot is an ally of the Silent Shadow who are also there. They take a shot out at you. Actually, you are getting hit. It's a serious hit, so it's -2, but you are also armored. I'm just saying, -2, you're going to take 2 harm, but you can roll to endure. Ooh, or you could burn momentum, because you have 10 fucking momentum.
Oh.
You could just make that a strong hit.
I would... Jose? You there?
What happened?
I'm saying you have plus 10 momentum. You could also burn the momentum for a strong hit and basically get the drop on everybody.
Alright, fuck it.
Alright, so you burn the momentum, so that brings you down to plus 2, but then you're getting a strong hit. You throw the smoke bomb, you charge, you disable the bot, and by the time the smoke clears, the Mormon Federation guy, Nihai, he's got a gun drawn. You all have your guns drawn, and the Silent Shadow is like caught off guard. You guys capture them.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
All right.
I knew keeping that 10 momentum around was gonna do some kind of good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah.
Right.
So you guys, I mean, these peace talks have no longer been peaceful. You've now you've killed one representative. You've captured another team of representatives.
Has anyone got a populace?
He is gone. Smoke clears, and he's fucking out of there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's execute the protocol bot.
Yes, it is
He's
done.
trying to incite this crusade.
All right. So how do you want to incite this crusade?
So pretty much after Lehigh presents all the evidence, is this like whole thing getting streamed to like the universe?
I was gonna say, you guys do know, like, the episodes have not been released yet, but you know that Madman Mike on the mic is actually recording from the control room here at Unity Station.
Yeah.
I just shout out, yo,
So-
Mad Mac at? Mad Mac at? I'm looking for Mad Mac.
You hear over the speakers in the room like, Hey, Golden Goons, I'm up in the control room. I've been recording this whole thing.
Perfect.
Yo, check this out.
Yeah. So yeah, we're recording the whole thing. Do you want me to? I could start just streaming this live. The only issue is I can't blur your faces while it's live.
Send it.
All right.
Straight up, I put up my HUD. No one can see my face.
All righty. Yeah, just to get. I know you guys want to be anonymous for the most part, so.
I think
Yeah.
now's a good time to drop that.
Okay, cool.
What do you guys think?
I am Jimmy Rings.
Let's what else during the whole thing. All right. And yeah, it goes out with like conclusive evidence. The Forge Bond, the Covenant, and the AI are working together.
There we go.
Potential threat.
Boom, boom. Peace talks end with a bang.
I don't know what the fuck.
Mormon Federation officially declares hostilities are back open. That the Covenant and Promethean governments themselves, the governments, not the people, they are for the people, but they are an existential threat to all of humanity, and that's what they declare. They're going to send out. The viral news is going out with this evidence right now. So we'll see what the Enlightened Worlds decide to do, or at least what the different groups try. Yeah, and I think we're going to call it on the session for today.
That was a good.
Thanks for playing, guys. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
thanks
fun.
again and doing all the viral news stuff. That's so cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. You'll be getting another one. Oh, well, I'm trying to figure out when we should play next, but with Ram literally not here, should we just say next week or 2 weeks from now? Something? What do you got? How are you guys feeling?
Weekends are generally good for me, so.
Yeah, it'll be up for next Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you, Luke?
I'll try for Sunday.
To learn what happens, keep listening. This show is brought to you ad-free by Privilege. No ads, no Patreon, just a cishet white man with disposable income and time. It is performed, edited, and all that good stuff by Redstone Archender. The The story is powered by the game Ironsworn, Starforged by Shawn Tomkin. Outro by Glitter Snitchel, channeling the spirits. This has been a Sofa King Cool production.